It is currently the morning of the 28th of July, 2024. Let's talk about what's going on in the tropics today, including our new area, which now has a moderate chance of development. The National Hurricane Center giving it about a 40% chance over the course of the next 7 days, way out here in the Atlantic, well towards the east of the Windward Islands. But you might look at this and think very similar to Beryl, not quite the same dynamics, but this time of year, this is kind of the track you would expect for tropical formation as we look ahead. So let's break this down and what we know right now and what it all means. Well, at this time, really, this continues to remain relatively disorganized. It's an invest area, it's a tropical wave, but it's not a full-on low pressure nor a tropical depression. When you have a storm system at this stage of formation where you don't have that defined low level circulation, hurricane hunters haven't come out here just yet either, there is still some uncertainty, especially when you're talking about long-range model guidance. But something we want to continue to watch here. If you pull back the picture, though, gives you an idea of how far away. For example, upwards of 2,500 miles away from the first coast. So this is still well out there in the open ocean. But here's the things that is lending to credibility that this could develop at least into a tropical system. First off, sea surface temperatures, mid-80s. You need about 80 degrees for tropical development. It is exceptionally warm out across the Atlantic heading into the Caribbean Sea. Actually, areas in yellow indicating above average sea surface temperatures, plus plenty of moisture in the atmosphere. See that moisture coming in off of the coast of Africa and stretching across the Atlantic. We do have some dry spots in here, for example, right in here by Friday over towards Saturday, some Saharan dust being mixed in, but that moisture flow is going to push this out across the Caribbean. Now, once it does get out there, it does have that land interaction, things like that, but still moisture content, sea surface temperatures on the warm side as this rounds the Bermuda High back towards the north. Where you typically see tropical cyclone formation this time of year, though, yeah, out here towards the Bahamas, the Caribbean, and right here, the main formation area as it pushes off towards the west. So this is kind of where we would expect things to happen. Now, there is some uncertainty in the long-range guidance. Let's talk about the models with the caveat letting you know long-range models. First off, GFS and ECMWF are two big numerical guidance. Both agree that we're probably going to have a low pressure area at least just towards the east of Puerto Rico as we go ahead towards Tuesday into Wednesday. The area needs to get developed first, but that's what the models are showing at this time as of Sunday morning. Then it shows it rounding the Bermuda High. That's right here, our main controlling factor with the ECMWF, keeping that storm system just towards the east of the Florida Peninsula. Well, the GFS a few runs ago was actually pulling for something in the Gulf of Mexico, and even the Canadian models as well were still showing something out there. It has backed off a bit, which also kind of shows us, you know, hey, some models are backing off, some are showing towards the east, some are showing towards the west. There is a wide variability in the guidance at this time. So at least for the time being, we want to continue to keep a very close eye on it, definitely for the potential of some impacts in the Caribbean and even across the southeastern U.S. If this is named, the big if, but if it is, it will be called Debbie. That is the next name for the 2024 tropical Atlantic season. So the main points here, a moderate chance for development at this time. Still lots of unknowns, but continue to monitor for new updates. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta, of course, at firstcoastnews.com and at Hurricane Central. We'll keep you posted.